I was just living in the 21st century, but like in the 15th century, with the planet divided the same way it is now. Spanish people going to America, but now, in the 21st century, they discovered, let's imagine that you are living in this planet now, the real one, and all of a sudden, we don't know how, there was a continent in between Africa and America. For some strange reason, we were never able to find it because it was going through a different dimension. It was crossing us like we are in the Truman Show. And imagine that sphere in the Truman Show, that you know the limitations as the spectator of the Truman Show. You know where the end of the world is, but the Truman inside has no fucking idea how the world is outside. He doesn't know that this bubble that he just found out is as big as Manhattan or New York State. Imagine how many of that you can have only in United States. And that's the way it is in many ways. And that's how we cannot see this continent in between Africa and America. But it is in there. So imagine the Indian reservations in America, in the United States. Now it would be like white people speaking with the Redskins, saying, okay, we arrive here, they only know where they live. Tell me where your space, your limits are, this and that and that. So in a way, they are creating the Truman Show world. The lack of light brought me back, and I almost get lost with the Truman Show. So these Indians, maybe they have Middle West from south to north, and the rest of non-Native Americans are living outside their limits. And they have a big corridor all United States, but people, they need to cross that. But we are in the 21st century, and the reservation is a real universe for them, that they're going to be protected in a quantum way. No energy coming inside and no energy going outside. They're going to be absolutely ignorant. Only one will know the deal that they made. They're going to live life in the same way their ancestors have been living all the time. Nothing's going to change, absolutely nothing, because there is no contamination from the outside. Maybe there will be some tunnels to go from one universe to the other one, and they have in the stories of the great-great-grandparents, yeah, we had to crawl because the highway is passing by over there and there is nothing else, but it's like different dimension. And that happened 500 years ago with the technology that I was talking about. So now we're still not able to see how it works. And soon will be the time where people will be able to see how their evolution was, not knowing anything about the outside, this new continent world, native or from that continent. This quantum story has already happened. It was like years away from here. That's the same structure than Star Wars, Back to the Future. Migrant Soul channel is the no Bible. First, because it's not a book. Bible means the book. Is the message. Because it could be the video, but it's the message. Hermeneutics, maieutics. This is like knocking on heaven's door, and only Francis Ford Coppola, Billy Wilder, Einstein, Socrates will be St. Peter, opening the gates, doors of unlimited ignorance.